Season 3 of Battlefield 6 dropped one of the biggest updates since launch. Lit multipliers, plus changes to recoil and dispersion. Staying on target and hitting your crits actually matters now, and a lot of players have been struggling to figure out what to use since the patch. Well, I found it, and there's one attachment choice in here that's gonna surprise you, but it's the reason this thing has next to no recoil or bloom. In today's video, I'm showing you the SOR 300, a weapon that's flying under the radar in the meta conversation right now. If you're new here, I'm Gabe, a top 2% controller player globally, and this channel is about making you a better player. So let's get into the build, and then I'm gonna show you exactly why it works in a squad deathmatch game that you're not gonna wanna miss. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Let's jump into this build here. So the SOR 300. Remember this gun, it's gonna be strictly used, mid to short. You don't want to do anything long range. So I'd say anything about 30 meters, maybe 40 meters. That might be a little bit too much here. But this is a 33 damage weapon, or I'm sorry, 35 damage weapon now. But it's only up to, I believe, like 9 meters. So we really want to take advantage of the, to mid to short range distances here. This thing has a little bit of shake, visual shake, but we're gonna cut down on that by putting on this buffer here. Okay, so we're gonna go buffer. It's gonna be side of your choice. I always like the one-time sight because I just kind of feel like it has, just less recoil, less visual recoil. So I always go to one-time sight. You could change this up. You go something, you know what I mean? This one right here is pretty much personal preference. Okay, so pick whichever you want. I suggest the one times here. Now for the next thing, we're gonna go violet laser. For this gun, we want to be moving. Okay, we want to be moving and shooting. We want the enemy to be missing as many shots as possible. The next thing we're gonna go to here is the suppressor. Standard suppressor is gonna work just fine. Cryo barrel here. The cryo barrel is very important. Okay, this is gonna give us, the improved accuracy during sustained fire, which we really want. It's also gonna give us a quicker transition to aim down sight speed. So cryo barrel, and the one attachment that completely changes gun here is going to be this angled grip. It's not for the recoil control. This thing, it minimally reduces recoil, but what I see with this weapon build, what a lot of people usually do is they'll try to build this thing out, control to try to control as much recoil as possible. As it is, this weapon doesn't have that much recoil. So, and since we're going to be using, mid to short range, we don't really need too much recoil. We don't need to go one of these other grips. It's going to give us crazy recoil control. It's not needed. For this angled grip, just along with the violet laser, we want to be able to move with this gun. This angled grip here is I've tested all the grips. This is by far the best. It's going to give us a little bit of, marginally reduces recoil, but we're using it for being able to slightly transition to aim out sights to make it faster, and to be able to move a little bit as we're shooting. Okay, you could go the full angle. That gives you a little bit more precision and control. Me personally, I don't really care for it too much. Plus, there's a penalty for ADS while moving. We don't want that. Slam angled grip paired with this violet laser, we're going to be able to kind of strafe back and forth to make the enemy miss. And I swear, this weapon is, it's one of my go-to weapons to use now. At first, I didn't like this weapon at all. I didn't care for it too much, but after revisiting, after the weapon reduction and the changes they made, this gun is an absolute beam. You're gonna see in the gameplay here next that this thing is an absolute laser. You're gonna hear a lot of streamers, content creators are gonna say, no bloom, no recoil, but in reality, this thing has very little bloom and virtually no recoil. But now let's jump into the gameplay, and we'll see you guys at the end. Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick here before we get into this gameplay, I just want to apologize for the video quality. What happened was I accidentally erased this footage from my computer, so I had to pull it from one of my streams, which is why the video quality looks like ass, to be completely honest with you guys. So I do apologize. I have to do a better job of organizing my stuff so this doesn't happen again in the future. So again, my bad. Video quality is ass. I'll do better, and hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Peace.
Know what I'm doing.
Looks at barbecue in 30 minutes. Damn, Uncle he's always on the move, man.
Out.
On the roof behind us. I forgot I don't like this map on Deathmatch. We'll just kill him. Squad Deathmatch maps are kind of weird. Oh, god damn. Oh, absolutely fucking shit on. frying right now. French frying. Oh, this guy on the roof. The way back there. Guys in this building up here. Damn. To the left, Enrique. Get him. Behind you. Look at Enrique. Look at Enrique chasing after him. Look at him. I'm back behind you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see if he gets the kill. I think he did. Look at him. Come get me, bro.
Fucking head.
Oh, look at him. Shit. Oh my goodness. That was great. What was that? It was a streak. It was a 14 streak, bro. Why do I think he died?
Frag out.
On the roof. This thing is a fucking laser, dude. God damn. No, not behind me. Oh, you little hoe. Get out of here. Oh, what a spawn. No, he's a bullet, man. Oh my god. I missed one shot. Shit.
You sure about that?
I'm going back with these guys. These guys are far. Oh, maybe not. DMR boy. Oh, that guy just cracking it with the DMR. Little girl. What the hell is this guy using? Shit. I think he must have the best hip fire ever. Guy still over there, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so back to staying in the outskirts, man. What a little. All right, I'm not going that way. Damn it. I shouldn't have picked that again. Dude, why people playing with freaking DMRs, bro? Like, what? Guy down there. Damn. That's a hit. How is that not a hit, dude? There we go. God damn. Damn it. A little bit too far for this gun. That's one thing I don't like about these carabines. Too many damage drop-offs. That's why I'd much rather use the assault rifle, but I'm switching things up here.
Frag out!
How the hell did this guy get this tank? Why didn't I get one when I got one on that 41, or not 41, 14th Street? These guys are way down lane. Of course he's using a DMR. Why wouldn't he be? Look at this guy.
Looking like you're hacking roll.
Dude, I bought hacks the other day. You already know. We won though. I was frying, dude. God damn. As always, if you guys made it this far into the video, I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch my video. If you guys found any value in today's video, a like would be appreciated. And also consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with videos like this. Movement in Battlefield 6 has been one of the most talked about topics since the game's release, and if you're not using it to your advantage, you're putting yourself at a severe disadvantage. Now, if you guys want to know how to correctly use movement in Battlefield 6, click on this video here. And as always remember, chase your dreams because your dreams will chase you. Peace.